It's time to explore the most beautiful Greek island, Corfu, part of the Ionian Islands. In this video, we will show you around and unveil its secrets. The history of Corfu is more than 3,000 years old. As you may have noticed in my previous videos, ancient Greeks believed that their country was the center of the world. They called their homeland Hellas and all other countries barbarians. The name Corfu comes from the ancient city of Corcyra, which was founded by Corinthians. Therefore, the locals call themselves Kephalonites. This is also the origin of the famous phrase, Kephalonitis, ohai merimna, or Corfiot, don't worry. What are you waiting for? Let's dive in. The first stop on our tour is the old fortress built by the British in 1887 and overlooking the old port of Corfu town. Next to the fortress, there is a Venetian fort that was used as a prison for the British soldiers who surrendered after the Battle of Corfu in 1797. It happened during the French Revolution when Napoleon sent his general, Generalité de Rochambeau, with an army of about 14,000 men to conquer the island of Corsica, which at that time was ruled by the Republic of Venice. After 2 months of siege, the British forces under the command of Lieutenant General Sir Henry Chandois surrendered the island to the French. The battle ended in a French victory, but it was considered a Pyrrhic victory because both sides suffered heavy losses. But the reason why the British lost this battle was not because of their military weakness, but because they didn't know how to use the weapons they had. A strange thing happened. They tried to attack the enemy with bows and arrows instead of guns. That's why the British were defeated. The next stop on our tour is the Liston, a promenade built by the French in the early 19th century. Its design was inspired by the Champs-Élysées in Paris, and if you look closely at the buildings, you will notice that they have columns like the ones in Greece. But in France, these columns are used to support balconies on the second floor, while in Greece they only serve as decorations. And when you walk along the Liston, you can sit on one of the benches, relax, and enjoy the beautiful view of the sea. And now let's go back to the old fortress to continue our tour. On your way, you will pass by the palace of St. Michael and St. George, where the governor of Corfu lived. Then you will reach the main gate of the fortress, which leads to the Esplanade Square. There is also a statue of King George II, who ruled Great Britain from 1760 to 1820. If you look behind the statue, you will see the ruins of an ancient wall that once surrounded the city of Corfu. Next up is the Church of St. Spiridon, the patron saint of the island. The church was built in the 19th century, but the relics of St. Spiridon are kept inside. According to legend, he was born in the 3rd century AD in a small village in Asia Minor. He was known for performing miracles, such as healing the sick and raising the dead. However, the exact date of his death is unknown. Some sources say it was in 348 AD, while others say it was much later. His body remained incorrupt after death, meaning it did not decay, and was transferred to the island of Corfu in the 15th century. Many people visit the church to pay tribute to the saint and ask for his blessings. Now let's go to the Archaeological Museum of Corfu, which houses artifacts from prehistoric times to the Byzantine era. One of the most impressive exhibits is the statue of Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare, which dates back to the 6th century BC. There are also other artifacts from ancient Greece, such as pottery, jewelry, and coins. The next stop on our tour is the new fortress, which was built by the Republic of Venice in the 16th century. Unlike the old fortress, the new fortress has never been inhabited and has always served as a military fortification. It played an important role in defending the island from Ottoman invasions. Inside the fortress, you can admire the panoramic view of the Ionian Sea and the coastline of Corfu. You can also visit the museum inside the fortress, which showcases the history of the island from ancient times to the present day. The last stop on our tour is the charming fishing village of Acharavi. It is located on the east coast of the island and is known for its traditional houses, narrow streets, and picturesque harbor. Acharavi is also home to a sandy beach that stretches for several kilometers. The water is crystal clear and ideal for swimming and sunbathing. And if you want to explore the underwater world, you can rent scuba gear and discover the coral reefs and colorful fish. Or if you prefer to stay on land, you can stroll through the village and explore its cafes, restaurants, and shops. Aharavi is a peaceful and authentic place that offers visitors a glimpse of traditional Greek life away from the hustle and bustle of the main tourist areas. There are many activities you can do on the island of Corfu. You can rent a car and drive around the island, or you can take a boat trip to the nearby islands. Or you can just relax on one of the many beautiful beaches and enjoy the sunshine and the sea. For example, you can visit Glyfada Beach, which is considered one of the best beaches in Greece. It is located in the south of the island and is famous for its fine white sand and turquoise waters. You can also try water sports such as windsurfing and kite surfing. Another great option is Sidari Beach, which is known for its Canal d'Amour, or Canal of Love. Legend has it that couples who swim through the canal will have their love blessed and will never break up. You can also visit Paleo Kastritsa Beach, which is located in a secluded bay on the west coast of the island. It is famous for its stunning natural beauty and crystal-clear waters. You can also take a boat trip to the Blue Caves, which are hidden grottos inside the cliffs. If you are interested in hiking, there are many trails you can choose from. For example, you can hike from Paleo Kastritsa Beach to Arkoudalos Beach, which is a coastal trail that takes about 2 hours. You will have to walk on a dirt road, but the views are absolutely worth it. You can also hike from Kalami Beach to Aspiskia, which is a mountainous trail that takes about 4 hours. You will have to walk on a steep path, but the panoramic view of the mountains and valleys is breathtaking. And now we will show you some interesting places that are off the beaten path, so make sure to watch until the end. The first one is the Canal d'Amour, or Canal of Love. I already mentioned this place before, but it deserves a closer look. The Canal d'Amour is a natural phenomenon created by erosion on the northeast coast of the island. It looks like a narrow channel that connects the sea to a small lagoon filled with fresh water. According to local legend, any couple who swims through the canal will have their love blessed and will never break up. Of course, there is no scientific evidence that this is true, but many tourists come to Sidari Beach just to swim through the canal and test their luck. The next hidden gem is the Monastery of Vlacherna. It is located near the village of Agios Mateos on the east coast of the island. The monastery is dedicated to the Virgin Mary and was founded in the 18th century. It is one of the few monasteries on the island that still operates today. The monastery is famous for its beautiful architecture and rich history. It has survived many earthquakes and wars, and its thick walls still bear witness to its resilience. Visitors can explore the monastery and admire its collection of religious artifacts and icons. But please remember to dress modestly when visiting the monastery. And now let's go to the Gardiki Olive Press. It is located in a small village called Gardiki, which is famous for producing olive oil. The Gardiki Olive Press is one of the oldest and most traditional olive presses on the island. It was built in the 19th century and is still used to press olives into oil. Visitors can learn about the process of making olive oil and taste some of the finest olive oil in Greece. The oil is cold-pressed and unfiltered, which means it retains all of its nutrients and flavor. You can also buy some olive oil to take home with you as a souvenir or to use in your own cooking. And finally, let's go to the Halo Batik Workshop. It is located in a small village called Paleo, which is famous for its batik fabrics. Batik is a technique of decorating fabric using wax and dye. It originated in Indonesia, but it is also practiced in Greece, especially in Corfu. The Halo Batik Workshop is run by a family who has been practicing batik for generations. Visitors can learn about the history and technique of batik and watch how the fabrics are made. They can also buy some batik products such as scarves, dresses, and home decor items. The colors and patterns of the fabrics are inspired by the nature and culture of Corfu. And this concludes our tour of the most beautiful Greek island, Corfu. What did you think? Would you add Corfu to your bucket list? Let me know in the comments. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to discover all of Corfu's secret music scene. We're going to explore everything from outdoor concerts in beautiful historic locations to indoor electronica clubs. So let's get into it. Okay, so first up, we have an outdoor concert that's happening in September at 9:30 p.m. It's at the Odeon of Corfu, which is located right here. And the best thing about this venue is that it has incredible acoustics, so it really makes for a unique experience. The event is called Symphonic Journey Through Time, and it's featuring the Ionian Symphony Orchestra. And I checked out their page, and they look pretty amazing. So if you like classical music, then this is definitely something to check out. The price of the ticket is only 10 euros, which is pretty cheap considering that it's under the stars and it's a full orchestra. So I'll leave a link down below where you can purchase tickets or find out more information. All right, so next up we have a series of events that are happening at the Old Fortress. Now there's 3 different events and they're all happening in August. First up we have a night with Gary, Jules, and George. They're playing traditional Greek music. Then we have an event called Live Music with DJ Pambos. He's playing house music, and finally we have the Soul Rebels who are playing funk and soul. Now, this is actually the second time I've featured these guys because they played last year and everyone loved it. So the fact that they're coming back just shows how good they are. All of these events start at 8 o'clock, and they also have fantastic views, and the Old Fortress is such a cool location. Tickets range between 20 and 25 euros, and again, I'll leave a link down below where you can buy them. Next up, we have an event called Disco in the City, which is happening at the Corfu Old Town Square, and this is happening on 2 different dates, August and September. This event is part of the Corfu Summer Festival, and it's featuring a band called Disco Ensemble. Now, I went ahead and checked them out, and they are truly incredible. They play hits from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and they even have a horn section, so it's going to be a really great time. If you like dancing, make sure you bring your dancing shoes because this is going to be a party. Tickets are 10 euros, and once again, I'll leave a link down below. Now, next up, we have an event that's happening at one of my favorite places on the island, which is the Canal d'Amour, also known as the Love Canal. It's happening on August, and it's a special event by Sunset Sounds. This is a group that organizes some of the most amazing sunset events on the island, and they always have great DJs. Now, this event is called Endless Summer, and they're featuring a DJ called Giannis Kalitsakis. He's an amazing deep house DJ and producer, and if you don't know him already, then you're in for a treat. So if you want to dance while watching the sun set over the Love Canal, then this is the event for you. Tickets are 20 euros, and once again, I'll leave a link down below. Now, next up, we have an event called Echoes of the Past, and this is happening in August at 9 p.m. It's happening at the Church of St. Spiridon, which is located right here, and it's a collaboration with the Historical Archives of Corfu and the Municipal Music School of Corfu. This is an event that celebrates the history of Greek music and features songs from the 1920s all the way up until today. It's free entry, but you do need to bring your own chair. So if you like Greek music and history, then this is an event you won't want to miss. Next up, we have an event called Beat the Heat, and this is happening on August at 10 p.m. It's at a place called Masonghi Beach, which is located right here, and they have live music, DJs, food stalls, and bars. So if you want to cool off and enjoy some music on a hot summer night, then this is the event for you. Entry is free, but donations are welcome, and I'll leave a link down below where you can find out more information. Now, next up, we have an event that's happening at the Corfu Music Venue, which is located right here, and it's a multi-purpose space that hosts all kinds of events from theater to music, and it's fully air-conditioned, so it's perfect for a hot summer night. This event is happening on August at 9 p.m., and it's called In the Mood for Bossa and features the Bossa Nova Jazz Band. So, if you want to sit back and relax with a nice cold beer and listen to some smooth jazz, then this is the event for you. Ticket prices range between 15 and 20 euros, and I'll leave a link down below where you can buy them. Next up, we have a monthly event that's happening at the Old Fortress, and it's called Full Moon Party. Now, this is not a regular occurrence, but it happens on a full moon, and this next one is happening on August. So if you're watching this video in July, then make sure you mark your calendars for next month. It starts at 8 p.m. and it's a really great time to see the old fortress. They usually have a DJ playing house music, and it's a really fun atmosphere. So if you like dancing and you're looking for a great view, then this is the event for you. Tickets range between 15 and 20 euros, and once again, I'll leave a link down below. And lastly, we have an event that's happening on September, and it's at the Odeon of Corfu, which is the same place as our first event. It's a tribute to ABBA, and it's called Thank You for the Music. It's being performed by a group called the Superfly Project, and they are an incredible group of musicians and singers. They've performed all over the world, and they're coming to Corfu to perform all of your favorite ABBA hits. So if you grew up listening to ABBA and you love dancing, then this is the event for you. Tickets are between 12 and 18 euros, and once again, I'll leave a link down below. So now that we've covered all of the events I wanted to talk about, I want to take a moment to discuss the music venues in Corfu. One of my favorite places to go dancing is a place called Cava 77. It's located in the old fortress, and they have a great selection of cocktails and beers, and they also have a great sound system and lighting. Another place that's really popular among the locals is a place called La Strada. It's located in the old town, and they have a great atmosphere and a wide variety of drinks. Finally, we have a place called Bananas. It's located right here, and it's a laid-back beach bar that also hosts events. I personally haven't been there yet, but I've heard great things about it, and I'm definitely planning to go soon. So those are all the music venues I wanted to talk about. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you come to Corfu and enjoy its vibrant music scene. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.